You ready to talk about some manga? You seem like it. You seem like you're very relaxed right now. You good? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, we'll talk about it. Alright, so I am going to review Chainsaw Man Volume 5. Now I have one, two, three, and four. So I have all of them. But I figured at this point you know what it is. So I figured I might as well talk about the newest one. And I got it early from Barnes & Noble, so very cool. I guess we can talk about spoilers because I'm reviewing the 5th volume of a series. So spoilers probably insinuated. I really liked the world from like volume 1. I enjoyed the world. The characters, they grew on me. And actually they grew on me a lot in this volume. I think the fights and I do feel like it's gory for the sake of being gory, which is not a bad thing. It's just that's what it is. And I don't love his real whole purpose is like to touch a boob. You know what like that's why he's fighting devils is like I'm gonna get with this girl. You know, he's doing a lot for that. Is what I'm saying. But you know, he's good and bad. But that 3rd volume, towards the end, where like some of these characters, a perfect example. Oh, you're out of here. You gonna go? You're not interested in what I'm saying? Very cool. Not interested. All right, fine. No, leave. That's fine. But yeah, there's a reason why she is on this cover. Because this is at the end of this, I believe it's at the end of this, Hamino dies. She might die in volume 4. That's the turn in volume 3 is like some of these characters that you've been following, you're like, oh, it's too early. They just straight up get shot in the head or murdered. It's very ballsy. And I was like, oh, all right, I'm in now. You've locked me in. Let me get on this 4th. And the 4th volume was good. You find out more about Aki and his backstory. Actually, their backstory together, really. I feel like these are together. I feel like if you can, and especially at this point, if you can, I would read these back to back. Definitely. But the world was cool. The characters, I wasn't loving them immediately, but like the 3rd volume and the 4th volume, I really started like, oh, okay, these actually have some depth. Like, this is not just going to be like, because you would think with the title of Chainsaw Man, like, oh, this is just going to be a lot of murder. This is just murder and murder. So, but then it starts getting, you know, a little depth. This is where Volume 5 comes in. So, you have action with this, with the samurai sword and the dingy fight. And it actually starts with the finale, the cliffhanger, answering the cliffhanger of this, is where Aki is fighting Hamino's devil. And it kind of gives closure to that relationship. And then you go into the samurai sword fight on a train, which is great. Like, I mean, look at this. Like that. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Are you kidding me? That's great. But what I actually really liked about this volume is it built up. This is a dingy centric volume, and he goes on this date, and you're thinking, this is an action, manga with date, but it actually helps build his character, and they do something really cool with this. He really likes Makima. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher some of these. I already know I'm gonna butcher some of these names. But this girl named Reese comes into play, and you're like, oh, this is a normal. Because I think Makima, I think she's got some things. She is not for dingy whatsoever. Like you cannot convince me otherwise. She is a problem. But with this Reese, like, oh, she's kind of normal, and he's, oh, they're having a good time. They're going, this festival. They're going to this little school coffee. She works at a coffee shop, coffee date, and he has another date with the movies, and he kind of asks an important question about does he have a heart. So like they're building character depth by the fifth volume, where you actually care about the characters, and you're not just there for the action and the slicey and the gore and stuff. But by the end of the volume, you realize that this Reese, there's something about her that she's not telling him. She is not for him. Well, she's for him, but she's got some secrets that he's gonna find out. So they leave you with another cliffhanger. But I just really think, by this point, if you've read volumes 1 through 4, you're reading this. There's no question you're reading this. And I actually do think, and I think the biggest thing that a manga volume can do once you're this far is build something and have you care about the characters. Especially with action. Like, you do get caught up in, like, flashy fights and, in your face art, especially with like a gory type manga like this. But this actually tries to go in a different direction and build these characters up to make it, I think, a long lasting manga. So I'm going to be real interested if this keeps going and keeps being so popular. I'm still not 100% like I'm all in on Chainsaw Man, but I definitely think it has, every volume has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's really all you can ask for a popular shonen manga. So yeah, I think that you're going to pick this up, but just if you're searching YouTube and you're like, oh, I wonder, anybody said anything about Chainsaw Man? Hey, I think it's, I don't know, 3 and 4 were solid. It's definitely top 3 of the volumes out of 5. No, it's probably my favorite. I'd say it's they've only gotten better. I would say 1 is my least favorite. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's just steadily getting better. So, I think I'm going to keep going to volume 6. And I guess let me know what you guys thought about volume 5. Because I enjoyed it. And also, explain to me what you like about Chainsaw Man. That's a good one. Yeah, explain to me. But yeah. So thanks for watching.